Oops, the thumbnail is wrong. Oops. Hold on. There you go, correct thumbnail. On the YouTube side at least. Okay. Yeah, this is a random stream. I'll tell you why I'm having this random stream. Here's the thing. If you're from Twitch, okay, this is a long stream. Long. Okay. Because this is actually an editing stream. But I'm also streaming to YouTube right now. So I've mentioned this before in a previous stream that like whenever I do editing from now on, there's times that I might want to double up. So meaning while I'm streaming, I'm also filming things that I would probably put into a video. So yeah, I changed the thumbnail already, guys. So I know some of you clicked in and you're like, wait, is it reverse? But no, it's not reverse. It was a mistake that I started with the thumbnail being wrong. But yeah, I basically will do a bit of a two thing. Yeah, why is it called IS5 ending 5? Why is it not called IS5 ending 5? Because that's what I'm going to do anyways. I'm going to continue trying to play on ending 5. I'm not going to do D18. I'm just going to do D15. Yeah, so I'm supposed to film at Enfield restaurants. There's a few videos that I need to make. So the reason why I'm going to start with the IS stuff first is that to mention to you guys, there's multiple people that I want to make operator showcases for. So let me go and film the content. I'm going to be passing this to our fellow editors to edit. I've got a new editor help again, so I need to be in a bit of a hurry to make sure that there's content for them to edit. So that's why I'm going to be playing IS5 at the moment. Wait, this is a bit of an interesting thing for me to think about. Because if I'm going to film the stages, originally, I should be filming it without music. I need to think about this. Yeah, do IS3. By the way, I've been playing IS3 off stream. I fucking hate IS3. I got so pissed off. I think I've done like 4 runs or 5 runs, and I'm already pissed off at D16. The thing is, in my IS3, I've already done all ending 1, which ending 1 you guys know. Ending 1 is the easiest ending, right? But if you're playing ending 2, 3, or 4, 2, 3, or 4 are ridiculous, right? Like if you tell me to do D16, 17, 18 on ending 1, I'm a bit confident I can, because I don't think it's that hard. But if you're climbing to the other endings, right, I think they're pretty horrible. You know. So yeah, clear D16 first try. I could have. I made a bit of a mistake a few times when I was playing my own IS3 runs. So some of the mistakes I made were like, is IS3 the one that Mambit Carnival? No, Mambit Carnival is IS4. I had a few times where I had a very good squad, but for whatever reason, either I chose to play a stage that I knew the team would struggle in, or I was forced to play a stage that I knew my team can't do it. So yeah, I do think that it's easier to get screwed when you're playing IS3. So it pisses me off a lot to play IS3. It's not as easy to get screwed when playing IS4 or 5, I feel. Because I've been playing IS4 off stream, right? So my IS4 runs, I've completed all ending 1 high ascension and ending 2 high ascension. So now I'm moving on to ending 3 and ending 4. But IS3 is like really, really pain, I feel. I don't know what's with this, man. It just hits different compared to the other ISs. The strange thing is that, okay, let me explain to you why I think IS3 is so bad now that some of you have been playing it. I think number one, the lack of selection of paths is quite annoying, right? Because in IS4 and 5, you notice how every time you enter a new floor, you can choose like multiple pathways. So up, down, left, right. You have the option to switch if you want to. IS5 does it the best. You can refresh. right? But 4 has the ability to climb up and down in order to help you. And then even if you don't like something or if you want something, you can change the stage using the 4 turtles. In the case of IS3, you have nothing to switch the stage, right? And then the worst part is you don't even have multiple pathways. Most of the time, even if you have a choice, you only have 2 pathways. Otherwise, you're always stuck on that linear path. Especially, you can see that very evidently on floor 1, right? Because in floor 1, you don't already have multiple paths to choose. You are already stuck just going down a linear road. And then you're just hoping that the stage that you get is a good stage, right? And I think there's multiple stages that if you play with a certain squad, you're just sitting there like, ah, yes, symbiosis emergency. How fun. You know, or like sniper squad emergency. How fun. Right? So, yeah, I just think this is not a fun IS, I feel. Like, I don't think this is an IS that determines a person's skill, to be honest. Like, if I were to... Yeah, oh wait, I remember now. The very first IS3 D16 run that I played, I think I died to... What are the worst IS3 floor 5 stages? I kept dying at floor 5. And I was so annoyed because, like, my entire squad had at least 6 or 7 6 stars. Full of procreation is okay. I died once to out of control. Because I realized I can't set up anything. Like, I can set up the right side of the map, and then because I had nothing to do with the left, I was so screwed. Yeah, but I think I died either once to out of control or twice to out of control on D16. And then I think once was emergency and one was not. So yeah, I think there's another IS. I think there's another floor 5 stage that I died though. I can't remember what that floor 5 stage is. So yeah, this is the shittiest IS, man. And I think it's so much easier to die on floor 2 and 3 in this IS. It's a lot harder to die on the earlier floors in IS4 and 5, I feel. Would y'all agree? Because I think multiple times when I played this, right, I got so screwed by the time I reached the end of floor 2 or the start of floor 3 because I was already holding on to 6 stars, but there was no ticket for me to promote them. So by the time I hit floor 3 and you're on this difficulty and you have no 6 star at E2, I'm like, bruh, you are asking them to tank. Like, shit me. It's a nightmare. So yeah, IS3 really wants you to be careful on what ops you choose. Even you must be skillful on how to play them. Which is kind of why I would describe IS3 might be the most restrictive IS. Restrictive as in... It's a bit rude to say it this way, I feel. But you guys will probably understand what I mean. Okay, I can't find a way to rephrase it. I think it's the one where there might be correct answers to play a stage. Y'all get what I mean? Like, yes, you can try to pick your operators, pick your squad according to the artifacts that you get. You should still do that while you do this. But whatever is the artifacts that you get, whatever is the tickets you get, right? I feel like there is a correct set of answers. So if you go off course from the correct answer, even if you survive for a while, you're not going to survive after that. Right? Because it's like, for example, if you suddenly want to play a bit silly and you want to like pick an unusual 6 star or an unusual 5 star, even if you survive like the entire floor with the unusual pick, once you enter the next floor, right, get screwed. Because that 5 star or 6 star that you picked that you thought was funny is not gonna help you in the later floors. So yes. And yes, correct. This is the IS where 3 stars cost 1 hope, which I think is the most bullshit thing in the entirety of IS history. Right? I mean, thank heavens that they stopped doing that. They didn't think like, oh, let's do a throwback and bring it back in the later ISs. Right? Because now they went down into this 4 star also cost no hope, which is very good because it opens up a variety of strategy that you can play. But yeah, IS3 is just damn pain. Did Ushio get past D16? I would assume she did, but she might have done it on ending 1. Because I saw that she wanted to play D18. I don't know what streamer, right, of like, apart from Shield, but even Shield will probably get pissed. Like, I believe Shield has already reached D18 when it arrived in the CN server, but I genuinely think no streamer can enjoy this game at high difficulty. Right? Any of you like this change? I find this change damn annoying. It's so much worse than D18 IS5. She will always play the high difficulty. I know, but he will always have multiple retries whenever he's streaming. What changed specifically? What's so bad about this current one? Number one, the jump in the HP is very big. Upon entering a new floor, all enemies will get more attack and HP. Remember, this is multiplicative. This is not like, oh, every floor only 15%. So if you go up the floors, right, basically on floor 2 is 30%. On floor 5, this is 75%. Right? I'm not even at D18 yet. Take a look at this, okay? So this is 14%, right? This is 13%. This is not 16%. Look at this. From 15 to 16, this is 20. So, right, I realized the difference between me playing 15 and 16 was the almost like in even the earlier floors, I realized that even my strongest 6 stars was struggling to remove even just a little bit of HP on basic enemies. So that was ruining my strategy a lot. So if I'm not wrong, D17 is 25%, and then D18 is 30%. Which also means, right, if you're playing on D16, floor 5 is a 100% increase. Floor 6 is 120%. If you're playing on D18, floor 5 is 150%. And then floor 6 is 180%. Could you believe that? 180%. You're almost dealing with times 3 of a HP and attack. And times 3 of attack is insane. Who cares about the HP, okay? You can just say, oh, just stall them, tank them even more. But 180% attack. Every enemy is out there to kill you. Do enemies' buffs multiply or stack? It stacks. So on every new floor, like for example, if you're on difficulty 9, right? On the second floor, this is 18. On the fifth floor, this is 45. So there's a thing where when you're playing whatever ISs, I feel like there's a benchmark of comfort. So if you're playing IS3, I feel like the comfort to not be so stressed out whenever you play is somewhere between D7 to D9. This is like, you will still feel a pinch of a challenge, but it's not so irritating that you feel like you have no control. You feel like you have the ability to still do something. When you play at this range, this is the sweet spot of IS3. Of difficult enough, nothing so disastrous, and not so simple feeling. If you go any higher, right, IS3 has some insane debuffs, right? Light down means more chances for bad rolls. HP up, later for them to die, right? Same for resistance, same for deployment limit is kind of whatever. This could be lower, to be honest. But then, yeah, 15 is pain. I think these two are a bit of a mess of a risk. The resistance and the HP. If you're playing IS4, right, this particular IS, personally, I think the sweet spot is D14. And then you stop. Not 15. The reason is that, depending on what starting squad you're playing with, I feel like the collapse mad increasing, right? Because every new floor means collapse increased by 1. So you're almost always guaranteed to get a bad debuff, right? If you send this debuff out of control, it is very easy to end your run. Again, depending on your starting squad. Like certain starting squads, this is okay. But then other starting squads, I think they have a little bit of trouble getting through this. Oh, thank you, Sherifu. 7 months already. Thank you.
Month
So
7
you're
of
not my
being
slave.
Tucky's
Don't
slave
say that.
capper.
Anyways, yeah. So D15 so far from what I played feels a bit of a pain. I think it's possible, like I can still complete it anyways personally, but I think the sweet spot is just here, D14. To enjoy the IS. Then I think for if you're playing IS5, because IS5 went to D18, right? I think the sweet spot for IS5 is either 14 or 15. 15 if you get used to the 6-star cost, like getting one more hope to recruit. If you are okay with that, then just play on 15. It should be perfectly fine. Like all those debuffs that you see that is more specific is very whatever. You know. Some of you might say you like playing even on 12, which is understandable, because here's the thing. 12 is a bit of a easy mode of IS5, I feel. Because your 5 stars are cheap, your 6 stars are cheap, and then enemies can don't take less damage when they're within the mark of airport. Right? So this feels like the easy mode for IS5. Yeah. If you've been playing way lower, I suggest or challenge to you to go higher and go to 12. And then afterwards, slowly pull yourself up. So this gets a little bit uneasy because of the less damage taken. But I think you can. You will get used to it. The more you play, because here's the thing, 12 doesn't feel like a challenge. It's only when you're here that it feels like a challenge. And then when you're on 15, there's a challenge, but I don't think it's that bad. Because it's just 6 stars. It's just hope management. And then, to me, if you're playing beyond 15, honestly, it's not horrid to play beyond 15 in IS5. I think it's very possible, unlike IS3. No sane person will say, ooh, I want to have a good day today. Time to play some IS3 D18. Wow! Right? You'll still have a good time playing IS5. But if you're gonna pick like 16 or 17, I'll just say just jump to 18. I don't think you'll find too big of a difference. Even though, yes, the enemy scaling is bigger, right? Because if you take a look at this is 21%, but 15 was already 20%. Okay, here's the thing about IS3 versus IS5. Look at the the HP and attack increase, okay? In IS5 D15 is 20% attack and HP. In D18, it's 22%. So can someone explain to me which creator of IS3 said, ooh, let's not keep to our standard. Let's give 30%. Makes no sense, right? Why didn't we just follow suit? Why is it 30% on IS3? It's hell. I heard that IS2 is the same, by the way. So IS2 doesn't have the same scaling of difficulty right now, but it will soon have because we're gonna get IS2 getting the scaler. And I think IS2 has the same thing, where from D0 to D18, the attacks of the enemy scale up very high. Also, so I think they don't follow the scaler in IS5. I think they are following the IS3 scaler, which is 30%. Which means we would feel some extent of pain in IS2 because there's the dancer, and then there's that parade guy. Although I kept hearing people say that the big bad bear is now the worst boss ever in IS when you play on high difficulty because he has a lot of HP. But I'm not personally, I don't know how true it is yet. I don't know if it's because his attack is so high that you can't sustain him when you go to high difficulty, since you know, as like what I said, 30% attack increase, right? You basically need to go into the boss with less attack of an artifact. Otherwise, every time the guy explodes, it's not fun. And then you have no way to sustain him. But I feel like modern units would tolerate him better. So yeah. He also has self-regen, right? From my memory. Big set lock, sorry. So yeah, with the increase in HP, if you don't exceed his own health regen, then it would be damn pain. You know? But yeah. You've been enjoying IS3 on D16 a lot. Okay, I'll grant this. D16 is a little bit fascinating because it gave you a way to counter the mutation, right? Because the logic was that if you have 2 units beside the person that's affected, you could remove or peel it. So it suggests strategies where if you're on if you have a good squad limit, you can pick 2 people who you don't think will be like crucial or important into your run. So you quickly put the person who's mutated, and after you put the other 2 people around, remove the rejection from that main unit and give them a buff, right? So the interesting thing about 16 is compared to the others, it gave you a way to counter the rejection. So here's the thing. There's a way to say this is a buff. It could be a buff rather than a debuff. But the thing I think is bad is when you go to 17. Because 17 introduced this thing called composite rejection, which means rather than getting 1, you will get 2 rejection. And 2 rejections are horrid, right? Because any 2 just sucks, basically. There's no way to say that none of it sucks, right? Even if you get the easiest one, like the frozen one and the homeostatic something, I do not remember what is it called. Homeopathic, something along that line. So the one that says if you're hit, your HP keeps going down. The other one says you're frozen for the first 15 seconds. Like, even having that effect just hurts. You know. And then I think there's also another rejection, which is metastatic is always the worst. There's one more. Is it skills always activate on its own? I can't quite remember what are all the bad stuff. Let me check. No. Yeah, these are all the composite. So these are all the possible pairings. Yeah, so there's this one that skills are always automatically activated. Here's the thing. All composite reactions, right? Because it's a pair, the chance of you getting metastatic is so much higher. Right? Because you look at this, there's only a possibility of 6 pairs. And metastatic can appear in 3 of them. So your chance of getting metastatic is now 50%. It used to be 25%, but now it's 50. That's crazy. Right? So, yeah. Alright, I'm not playing IS3 today anyways. I'm playing IS5. That was my little banter for the day. So here's what I'm going to do. I know I haven't played my in-game music yet. You guys can hear it and I can't. I'm gonna try D15. I could be playing on D18, but I decided I'm just gonna do D15. Let me do it a bit chill. And you guys will get to enjoy a bit of a stream/film session together with me. So whenever I want to film an operator to showcase, I will close the chat, I will close the music, and I'm just going to speak. So you're seeing 2 things happen at the same time. I'm streaming to do a run and to talk about a certain unit. Okay? I'm not going to be too bothered about like which units I intend to showcase. I think just whenever I see an opportunity to talk about someone, I'm just going to film some footage for them because they will be good for in the future when I record this. The whole goal for today, however, is there's only one specific unit that I want to gather enough footage for, and that's Tin Men. So you'll see me talk a lot about Tin Men, but whenever I see like there's another unit that I recruited and I say, wait, I got a good strategy that I want to talk about, then I will film that part as well. Alright? Sounds good? So join me in a bit of a combination. No ending 5? There's still ending 5. So I'm chasing ending 5 while I am also filming an operator showcase. Do you understand what I mean? So 2 in 1 of a stream. Alright. Welcome back to IS5. I think it's been weeks since I played this. I mean, not on stream, you know, as in on stream I haven't played this for a while, but off stream, yeah, I've been playing it for some time. Quite clearly. I mean, look at what's going on. Okay. Because I want to make this go on for a little bit long, I'm gonna do Blueprint Squad. Okay? And because I want to do some operator showcases, I'm comfortable to pick Talons. So I'm not picking the wish fulfilled stuff. I'm gonna pick Talons just because I just want to get more stages and then see if there's a stage that I want to make a showcase out of. I'll film for that. Sounds good? You think a lot of people know that Tin Man is a good? No! I just shot at the last stream. There a whole bunch of people said they don't like Tin Man. Or they don't think Tin Man is as good. So yeah. I didn't clear ending 5. What? Do you think... What does it mean I didn't clear ending 5? You think I'm a saint and I'll clear ending 5? I could be, but no, I've not. Because I want to start by showcasing some people, so I'm not going to take the 2 plans one. I'm also going to try to make a showcase for Narantia at the same time. So let's do that. Or do I like Lem more than Doodle? Doodle is okay if you're playing a lower Ascension. If you're playing a higher Ascension, I don't think Doodle is as good. No, and if you're not playing ending 4 or 5. Like, I think Doodle is fine if you're playing 1, 2, or 3. I don't think Doodle is okay if you're playing 4 or 5. Do I want to showcase this stage? No, I don't think so. I could. Actually, no, I could. I could for Narantia, yeah. Showcase Beanstalk. What's there to showcase though, apart from she blocks? Okay, but I think I want to show Narantia. What's the strat for Cast Falls? With Narantia? I hear so many people saying Cast Fall Narantia is shit, but I'm like, no, just use her better. Just don't put her in the face of the enemies. Like, I use her to deal with those flying things instead of like dealing with the enemies. But sometimes I do use it to deal with the enemies as well. People who think Narantia isn't good upset you. I rate Narantia super highly. Like, I think Narantia is... Personally, if it asks me like top 5 operators in AK, like genuinely on meta scale, I think Narantia is top 5. It's not biased. I genuinely think she's freaking good. Because she has 3 good skills that can be used anywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna play What, I'm playing Blueprint and not Ingot? No, this time I want to do some showcases. So yeah. Wait, let me contemplate what I want to actually talk about in this case. Okay. She has attack up, right? Yeah, she has attack up. Okay. Why no music? Because I'm filming a video. So we're playing IS5 at the moment, and let's say you have this stage where you basically have a spine right in the middle, you have lots of enemies coming in. You can see that Narantia basically struggles against the spine, because her attack is basically not very high. But when you're running on skill 2, one of the major things about skill 2 is that skill 2 is able to deal damage in an AoE fashion. So you can see how multiple things are getting hit at the same time, and it really helps with the fact that Narantia has the ability to steal defense. So after you hit for a certain number of times, if you're using her at E1, she can steal a total of 100 defense. But then with the power of the skill 2 combined all together, you can see how she's actually able to deal with the spine very easily. So again, a whole sea of enemies coming in, I'm just gonna give it another AoE strike, and there you go. Spine's gone, enemy is also gone. Very good use even though she's only at E1. Was that okay? Do not know. Let me check. Don't know if I like the way I said it. It's very fast. Let me see. Why
あなたもあなたの周りの連中もなんでこうも頼りになるかね。ああ、ロドスのお頭が羨ましいよ。
Let's say you have this stage where you basically have a spine right in the middle, you have lots of enemies coming in. You can see that Narantia basically struggles against the spine, because her attack is basically not very high. But when you're running on skill 2, one of the major things about skill 2 is that skill 2 is able to deal damage in an AoE fashion. So you can see how multiple things are getting hit at the same time, and it really helps with the fact that Narantia has the ability to steal defense. So after you hit for a certain number of times, if you're using her at E1, she can steal a total of 100 defense. But then with the power of the skill 2 combined all together, you can see how she's actually able to deal with the spine very easily. So again, a whole sea of enemies coming in, I'm just gonna give it another AoE strike, and there you go. Spine's gone, enemy is also gone. Very good use even though she's only at E1. I think that's fine. About a minute worth of a showcase. Okay, fair. Oh shit, double window, how nice. Tin Man automatically E2. I don't think I want to E2 him yet, because I want to show how he works at E1. So I'll wait. I know you all asked me to do a control showcase, but I'm also waiting for control to be E2. As in not E2, but Mastery 3. Because I'm building control and Telekia at the moment. I'll take her in case. In case I want to show some things about her at E1. Can control attack someone that's under her? That's something I do not know. Does anyone know? Can control attack someone under her? She can. Oh, so she can be used like a fast redeploy unit. That's quite special. That's very cool. In fact.
だと함께 날아갈게.
don't know if I'll use her though. I'll see. Okay, I can get the music back up for this part anyways. I don't think I'm gonna showcase this stage. This is like one of the easiest stage.
미안. 부딪혔다. 다친 건 아니지?
She's probably one of the best 4-star units on release. Her damage is so high. Let's test her. I've never used her before on IS that much.
Okay. あいつらに私の足音は聞こえない。せいぜい刀が風を立つ音くらいだね。行くよ。
Not bad. Yeah, that's pretty decent. She did peel the guy.
声音
Cool.
是咒术最好的载体。让我先伸个懒腰，铭记灵魂被禁锢的滋味。
ほら、太陽が飲まれたよ。
Okay. Hit multiple enemies when airborne? That's only on her skill 2. Skill 1 is not. Skill 1 is single target.
让我先点根烟，
私に考えが。
让我别用这么狭隘的视角找到你们的档案。好，抹去了。
Goodbye, Crown Slayer.
安心して私と奪い合いをする気？ Mission accomplished.
Can't be targeted by ground enemies even if they're ranged. At all? Are there no ground enemies that can hit her? Like a caster?
几年前我听到过一些卡斯戴尔内战的传闻，看来岁月并没有影响你在这方面的天赋，不是？
Do I want to refilm this?
Don't worry.
Because I could.
I'll watch over them.
Do I want to? I feel like I can film it a little bit sweeter.
鞭を振り上げ、砂を巻き上げて日光を遮る。
It'd be a bit annoying that you guys are watching the same thing at the same time, but okay, I'll make it very quick. Cause I mean, I was okay with the version just now, but I think I can just explain this a little bit nicer. Let's just get Tin Men in case there's a chest
不是，
I can get.
我开始好奇这场行动会如何展开了。
Narantia is a very viable unit for you to use even at E1. So let's say for a stage like this, Safety Inspection. So I'm placing Narantia right in the range of the spine, and basically she can't actually kill the spine. But when she's on her skill 2, what you notice is that there is a bit of an AoE effect. So basically anybody who's within the range of her... What the hell is that called? Blade. Shuriken. I messed up. Okay, it's fine. I can take the previous recording. I just wanted to see if I wanted a new version anyways. It's called Chakram, right? A boomerang. Yeah, take failed. It happens. There's two ways I can record operator showcases. One way is one way is that I try to get the footage first, and then I do a commentary after I'm done with the run. And then another way is I record over it. I tend to like record over it because it saves time, but I will see if there is instances where I just want to record the gameplay and then I'll just add the footage later on.
虽然在特利蒙的时候就领教过，但你的谋略和对局势的判断还是让人
Not really a fan of Narantia skill 2. Skill 1 the
藏
good.
着一位优秀的战士。
I don't know if I would suggest skill 1 when you are playing on what do you call that? Yeah, I don't know if I would suggest skill 1 if you are playing on the IS high difficulty stuff. I think there's only one stage that I've ever thought of using skill 1, but apart from that, normal content you can use skill 1. That's for sure. Alright. It's gonna be a bit annoying for you guys to see me pan in and out of the volume screen. Skill 1 is good if you have a constant flow of enemies and you need to like deal with all of them. Alright, I'm gonna take Talents of Hatred, as I've said, because I wanna have more stages to showcase. If I E2 Narantia now,
Don't worry, I'll watch over them.
then I'm just showcasing a skill tree. I mean, sure. I'm both trying to do a run while filming videos now, so go ahead. My Entelekia is already E2 to be honest. So if I want to find a way to use Entelekia at E2, I also can. Do I want to? Sure. Okay. Eh? Ending 5... No, I don't have to throw away everything. I was thinking, do I need to unload my ingots? Does true damage artifact work with Entelekia? No, because the damage is not called true. Why not use main story or event stages for showcases? One, more people are playing IS nowadays. Two, I'm trying to showcase Tin Men, and more people will be using Tin Men in IS as compared to these. In fact, I'll be probably showcasing units all over whenever I can. So, yeah, irregardless of what stage it would be, I'm just going to be able to showcase them. Wait, when Control is flying, and I heard what you guys said about Entelekia and Contrail, right? Does Contrail still have the blades hurting melee, like ground units? Because I know it will hurt the aerial one, but will they hurt the ground one when she's flying? And then Entelekia is onto her? Yes. Huh. But she might get eaten before she takes off, right? Would she? I don't know, time to test. I think she'll get eaten before she takes off. I know. Wanna try? I'm not gonna film this in. I'll just go on. If she gets eaten, then too bad.
マップと敵座標の DMA 設定を適用しています。少々お待ち
What?
ください。
I've never seen this. Oh, this makes me rethink. I need to redo what I might want to try. Wow.
あれ、あの人たちが今回の敵？
Might not be able to get the spine, but I still want to try.
私にほら、太陽が
Can I assume they spawn no more flowers because basically everyone has been spawned?
誤解なきを言っとくけど、
If that's the case, then I'm just gonna do that.
好きじゃないから。
When you consume a summon,
皮と肉から吸い
oh,
上げる。
they're gone. Okay.
準備万端だよ。大次第案件が。まだ
Oh, look at you go.
気にされんこと
You're pretty good.
君、ああ。
Ooh, strategy.
わかった。 アーツユニットチャージ中。毒と罠。これは戦術ね。Medics here! Here! 私と奪い合いをする気？
Uh,
行くよ。君、ああ。自分の血でむせるなんてやめてよね。わかった？
I needed one more DP, and this would have been fine.
让我先别用这么狭隘的视角想象未来。
大시도준비해。 이제 먹구름을 뚫고 지나갈 거야.
Needed one more DP. Cause then Tin Man can distract, then Narantia can still kill. Alright, it's fine.
아직 개선할 부분이 있는 모양이네. 변속 추격 모듈을 달아볼까?
Click please. Thank you. Oh, I'm breathing too early into the stages. Oh, didn't get the spine, and then now I'm onto this. Hiya.
みんな元気?
Okay, I want to film for this. I want to talk about Tin Man.
박사!
Tin Man skill.
미안, 부딪혔다. 다친 건 아니지?
Also, let me rename. Okay. I mean, this is a very good stage to showcase Tin Man. Mm. Thinking of what exactly I want to see. Okay.
난 두렵지 않아. あいつらに私の足音
Here's another stage, which is Furnace Volunteers. So let's say you're playing this stage where you, again, have a lot of enemies coming down in a line just like this. You can be using someone like Tin Man. So Tin Man is able to cast this sort of AoE, and you can also see how the enemies can easily be killed just by his single skill alone. If you're in a stage like Furnace Volunteers, you can be using Naranthea's skill too. So as you can see, again, this is Naranthia at E2, she's able to peel those spines, and because the enemies are all so far from her all the time, it might be better that you use skill 2 because there's going to be a little bit of the AoE effect, which you can hit multiple enemies at a time. If you're going to be using skill 3, the problem is that the enemies would have to get closer to her in order to maximize the damage, otherwise you're always just dealing single target damage. Okay.
让我先找到你们的档案了。好，我去了。
アーツユニットチャージ中。
让我先铭记灵魂被禁锢的滋味，这将是你们所受的最珍贵的教育。让我先别用这么狭隘的视角想象未来。 让我先点根烟，神经别绷那么紧。
So in a situation where there's way more enemies, again, looking at this E1 Tin Man right over here, you can see how he's able to peel away everybody so simply and let everybody else do their job. So again, lots of enemies coming in, just use Naranthia's skill 2 and just watch her wipe everybody in an AoE style. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty fine. I might want to refilm that. I changed that a bit. That was 2 in 1. That was Naranthia and Tin Man being showcased at the same time. Okay. Imagine doing Lapland. I could. Wait, I am still going to ending 5, so think about it. If you're doing ending 5, what would you want to do? Logos would be nice. Lapman would also be nice. I mean, maybe Logos, maybe Lapman. Don't know. Oh, but that also means that I'm chasing for 2 hands, now that I realize it. Oh wait, what's the point of the hands? I'm playing Talons. I'm never gonna get hands. Yeah, you give me Logos. Shit. I'm too full. Oh no. I will use this, and then use this, I guess. This means that I can't get shield though. Alright. Sorry, say hi to some music again. I might have to keep my music off if it annoys you guys that I keep flipping in and out. Do I not want to comment on Tin Man Talent? For IS, I'll comment it separately. If that's what you mean. You mean his IS talent? Yeah, I'll talk about. Like, I think everybody kind of knows, but I'm not doing it while I'm playing the IS run. I'm doing it outside. Oh wait, lucky me. I'm still doing a run anyways, so yeah, just take that. Artillery, Flinger, Flanks. Might not be playing them. Take the hope. Actually, Rosmontis might go crazy, no? Someone's gonna call me crazy for using this, but okay, you know what? I'm not doing it. Bloodline, Simulated Skirmish. I want to play the most number of stages. What's my thought of them removing hands on IS6? Very happy. I rather they do that. Okay. This one's for Narantu, yeah. Alright, here's another classic stage. So this is Bloodline Debates. Okay, wait, no. Hold on. Wait first. You haven't deployed Narantia yet. After you deploy Narantia, then you can say that. So here's another classic stage of Bloodline Debates. So I placed Narantia over here facing upwards, and this time I'm using her on skill 3. So skill 3 is a unique thing where for enemies that's around her, they'll all be receiving this sort of AoE damage, as you can see. Then, if let's say there's another enemy that she chooses to hit out from the outside, like the spiders for instance, she will still do the AoE damage for enemies that's around her within those 8 square tiles, but for those outside, they won't get to enjoy the AoE. I think I can do that better. Might leak one because I'm talking while I'm doing this.
让我先找到你们的档案了。好，我去了。
엘레지가 들리는군.
So again, showing a different position for Narantuya. Now I'm gonna face her downwards after redeploying her, because she's dealt with the enemies on the left. And then afterwards, just turning on her skill, you can see she's able to slow these enemies down. Using her skill, she's able to help me get rid of the spine. And then afterwards, once the spine is down, she's able to attack the final enemy for me. I mean, it's okay. But it's not a clean showcase. Because, you know, I basically died. Or more, not that I died, I leaked one by not paying attention.
No casualty on our side.
I could have not
Doctor's leadership
had a
is
leak if I just like gave her medic. Thanks, Xenox. How tiring. I'm gonna showcase each skill. I'll try. Firepower. Firepower with this team. Firepower with this team. Oh yeah, and Teleshia is done. Again, the firepower with this team. Oh, it'll be tough, man. What do I want to do? Do I have a good idea? I think I do. Actually, I realized maybe it's easier if I just film my run and then talk over it. Because I think my head is scrambling to like say something and do something. You get what I mean? So maybe I should just film that section instead. Do I want to film with music? Don't know. Yeah, it's like, yeah, if I multitask, I'll just make mistakes while I'm recording. I mean, it's a bit annoying that I need to record over, but at least I have more security and maybe I can be a bit surer of what I want to say. Who knows? Maybe I'll have the music on. Especially as the stages get harder, right? Imagine talking over the harder stages. Like, I think my head will get scrambled. I'm just thinking now, what exactly do I want to have on this team? Okay. Go for it. I'm a bit nervous, but go for it. Does elemental fragility on Fona increase how far the elemental circle is filled or how much burn damage? It does, from my memory. Yes, Fona does do that. Doing ending 5 without any restrictions. The restriction is I'm filming videos while I'm doing this. I'm gonna film this part of the run because I don't know what I'm gonna say as I'm doing it. But I wasn't expecting you to hit her. That sucks.
留意声音，声音是咒术最好的载体。
アーツユニットチャージ中。プログラム起動します。Medics here. Here.
Ow.
誤解なきを言っとくけど、戦場の皮と肉から吸い上げる。
私に考えがある。安心して私と奪い合いをする気？来た来た。
Ow. Ow.
留意声音，声音是咒术最好的载体。
Ow. Oh, GG. Because it's double lead. Difficult. I didn't think that Beanstalk would get hit. If Beanstalk didn't get hit from like the first bomber, I think I would have gotten it. Do you think we didn't film that? I did. I was filming the run. On LD player of all things. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna film all my segments without me saying anything, because I feel like if I say something, I don't know if I will be in control of what I want to say. Is dodge relic good for Narantia? How do I answer the question? Yes. It depends, maybe, is what I wanted to say. Cause dodge is not multiplicative. Dodge is Actually, no. Is multiplicative the word? I can't even remember. Like, when you say add dodge, right? Or when you... Here's the thing. So, Narantia has a certain percentage of dodge, which only unlocks at E2, right? I can't remember what the percentage is, if it's 10% or 20%, whichever that it is, okay? When you have an artifact that says gives 15% dodge, or gives 30% dodge, right? The thing is that... Oh, but then the artifacts in the game makes it a plus, right? No, so it's 35%. Control any good gameplay wise? Well, you'll see. I'm forced to use Control now because I'm going to make a showcase out of her in due time. So yeah. Like when a person has a 35% dodge, and if they get an artifact that says plus 15% dodge, right? It doesn't become 50%. Instead, it's like a layer in this game. So it's, you know, like how you go to an airport and you have multiple checkpoints? So you go through the layer of checkpoints. First, you roll 35%. Does it dodge or does it not dodge? If it doesn't dodge, then because you have a 15% artifact, then it rolls on the second artifact. So 15% or 85% that you do not dodge, right? That kind of thing. So if you have multiple dodge artifacts, actually the thing I don't know is that when you have multiple dodge artifacts, do they plus each other? I think they do. But like when you have a person with skills that says, oh, add dodge, or like give dodge to someone else, they don't plus together. It's multiplicative. So it becomes like multiple layers of checkpoints to see whether the dodge works or not. You're basically adding more dice into it. And the thing is that Narantia doesn't scale her damage because of dodge. At least from my memory. Right? There isn't like increased attack if she dodges. But if you have the artifact that says increase attack after dodging, it's good for Narantia. Because Narantia is one of the few people who have that. That's the one that is good. So the one that adds dodge, not necessarily good, but the one that says increase attack after dodging, that one is good. Oh, I don't have Tin Man to showcase. Oh, Tin Man is very good to showcase here. Is there more than one dodge artifact? Yes. Alright, I'll film this stage. Maybe. I'll film this stage just to show how good Narantia skill 2 is. Actually, it can also be Narantia skill 1. But skill 2 is better if there's a like an emergency enemy. Like Duck or what's the other person? Or Gopnik or Fatty. Yeah, because skill 1 has no burst. Which is why I don't think skill 1 is very viable in IS. Because you always want burst in IS. So why would you be using skill 1? You'll always be using skill 2 or 3. But when you're in normal stages, you might turn on the other skills. Okay. Why is this labeled video 27? That's so weird. I will... Alright, sorry, I was just saving the video. Well, that means I might need to film the audio for this tomorrow. So annoying. If I'm gonna make a showcase. I will film my infield video later after this stream. So, oh yeah, I said this. This is gonna be a long stream for today. I mean it.
I'll watch over there.
And I'm just gonna play like 1 or 2 IS runs. Once I'm done, I'm gonna keep this Twitch stream on because I'm gonna film my infield video and whatever videos that I want to film. So I'm actually gonna sleep late today. Is it late? Yeah, but I'm kind of due filming everything. So I'll stay up.
Attention, medics. Make sure to follow all standard procedures in battle. Now to your positions.
私と奪い合いをする気？
行くよ。모두 내 신호에 주의해줘. Medics here. Here.
安心して。ほら、太陽が飲まれたよ。
準備万端だよ。準備ここは通さないよ。
GG.
동력 기류가 불안정해졌어.
Okay, this is a much better stage to showcase Narantuya. Because it was emergency, right? And you can see how even though Narantuya has still its E1, Narantuya actually works. Right, so that is very good.
私たちの敵じゃないよ。
Lunar Cup. I already did a Lunar Cup showcase. But maybe I'll do another one. Maybe I'll refresh it. Do you want to see it? I mean, must I? Not a must. Ah, screw it. I'll give it a chance. Yes, it's good for the flower stage. You're right. I'm gonna go up. See if I can pick the talents, which is good. Imagine picking talents when you're trying to play ending 5. How insane are you? No plans.
I still prefer hunting with my pack. They are much more open than humans.
Cool. When are we gonna play Love and Dead Space? I saw the new Love and Dead Space update. I was like, my god, the marketing. I don't know if y'all saw it. I was like, damn, they hit some kind of peak. Everyone was going insane over it. Because they're doing a beach episode. My friends were posting it all over. Did I know the game as gameplay? Yeah, I do. I know.
Hurry! The pack and I are waiting. 날씨도 안정적이고 시야도 좋아.
What, you guys thought the game was just gacha? If Love and Dead Space was only gacha, I also think that's kinda insane.
동력 기류가 불안정해졌어.
Control is so good. Control doesn't have a story, right? Like, cause she appeared as a shop operator. She's not in a story, right? Talon's ending 5 is not that bad. I don't know if I'll say that for High Ascension. We'll see. There's ways to get about it. And let's see if I can figure the way. Oh, now I can upgrade Naruto, yeah. I mean, sure. Portal's good. I like Portal. Now I have 2 portals. Oh shit, Squirrel always good. This. Spine lower defense is also nice. But it might ruin the showcases that I want to make for Narantia to explain like how her steel defense work, so I'm not gonna take it. I can pick Tin Man now. Oh, curse counter beast. Always a silly one. Alright, Tin Man. I don't mind seeing a random 5-star. Let's see it. No! No, it's not bad. Alright. What do I think of Boskies in IS3? They're not bad. I entered a few of them. Alright. Okay, I want to take the longest path. So let's reroll this. Clear the crowd. Exhaust vents. Deployment limit down though. Clear the crowd with deployment limit down. Ooh, spicy. It's not impossible, but spicy. Exhaust vents is okay with deployment limit down. But clear the crowd. Ooh. If I still want to actually get the Oh, I tell you what, I'm gonna use control skill 1. Let's go. Do I wanna take anything? Nope. I'll do clear the crowd. Yeah, I'll film this stage. I think it's good to film. Showing Naruto skill tree.
Attention medics. Make sure to follow all standard
Okay,
procedures
so
in battle.
they're in a mega
Now
pack.
to your positions.
幻覚と威嚇これも戦術よ
Alright, ready to wake everyone up? I'm ready.
行け私たちの実力を見せてあげよう
寝言は夢で私がいる限り悪夢だ
準備万端だよ모두 안된가?
Oh, she takes a while. Okay, I was hoping that she can do better, but no, she struggles.
비행 준비 완료.
私と奪い合いをする気
を見せてあげよう。
6と罠。これは戦
So I
術ね。
just have to wait for them. So don't turn on the skill first, because it will AoE and ripple.
私に。ほら、太陽が飲まれたよ。
Patience is key.
Okay. I mean, very simple Naruto showcase, no? Right, just turn on skill 3, boom, everyone's dead. How easy is life?
仲間が私に怯えてる？ちょっと時間ちょうだい。
Naruto is
さっ
such
き
an
暴
easy
れたあた
unit.
りを散歩して頭冷やしてくるから。
Susuro, give me Tilo, because I always like Tilo with the SP up. Alright, exhaust vents, deployment limit down, should be okay. It's kind of annoying that apparently now they're calling me out for being too heavy. So maybe I want to send away a... Wait, I can't pick a... Oh, I screwed myself. I can't pick a 6-star because I picked Hilo. Let's send away Tin Man. Eh, wait. Yeah, let's send away Tin Man. Oh, wait. Use the portal piece. There you go. Thoughts on Keeper? I made a Keeper showcase already. I haven't posted it. Keeper's okay. Keeper is just a slightly better cruise. Like 3-star cruise.
我负责找出一条备用的行动路线。
援護する。
바람이 불어오는 방향을 확인할게.
毒と罠。これは戦術ね。私に何が一番怖い？
いけ！私たちの実力を見せてあげよう。準備そのままか。うちの子たちをいじめないで。
Beanstalk showcase has failed.
私に何が一番怖い？
Actually, no, it's kind of succeeded. You know, use Beanstalk to hold back one guy. Yeah, not bad. Right, so Beanstalk will get shot at.
準備万端だよ。
越是习以为常的环境，越容易营造危险。
And then I'm just gonna kill the portal in RNT, yeah. Make a video on how Beanstalk is better than Vigil.
私に
That's
何が
sad.
一番怖い？
Oh, shit me. I should have just used her skill when
让
it's
我见识
nearer.
铭记灵魂被禁锢的滋味。别用这么轻佻的态度对待历史。
心配無用だ。
Okay, that was a very good showcase, but sure.
Mission accomplished.
I feel I'm showing Narantia more than I am showing Tin Man.
완벽한 비행 기록이야.
Why is the deployment low? Because that's the
저
airport.
먼 곳을 목표로 삼을 수 있겠어.
Tin Man is not upgraded because I sent him away. Fast falls! Oh, so you're not letting me go up and use a scout. How terrible.
新たなデータをパッケージにリードしま
I'll upgrade Tianlo. I want to get rid of all these things. I mean, I guess use you. And use you. Unfortunately, I can't climb. I'm just gonna have to do it like this for now. Let's go. How to use Narantia in Cast Falls. Let's go. Is this a talents run? Yes, it is.
Beanstalk 招待
Oh.
出発行くよ
Actually, no, Lunar Cup might hit the slot. So I can't do that.
毒と罠これは戦術ね
Oh, you wake up the guy.
私の後ろへ
That's shit.
準備当たらないよ모두 내 신호에 주의해줘 아츠 유닛 차지 중
私にほら太陽が飲まれたよ目覚めよ
Patience is key
Bruh. The slug's getting shot at.
My fangs are drive them into a corner
How silly.
私がついている
모두 내 신호에 주의해줘 게임즈 기류가 불안정해졌어
Not a good showcase. I can remove that video.
私がついている
But I still won.
Mission accomplished.
Wait, there's a spot there. Yeah, now you know how to use Narantia? I'm not even using Narantia optimally. Like, I'm using Narantia to still deal damage to the top. But in truth, if you want to play it safe, you can face Narantia right, so that she only deals with the flying guys. I mean, you're kinda asking me to pick something much better for myself. I could go Kel. Yeah, I have 2 damage taken, so yeah, go Kel.
The anti-originium
I could use this to show a rare weak spot. You mean like how people don't keep thinking that Narantia is not good in this stage and then specially show that Narantia can be usable? Is that what you mean? I could. Oh, I have a lot of these things. I can upgrade one of you guys. So don't use that. I guess I have to get rid of a tree. If I wanted to. Maybe get rid of you. Do I want to take the safe house? Yes, I want to take the safe house. Give me... Take the plants. And then use the plants to upgrade this. So it'll give me an Inspirer, that's fine. So I should upgrade someone else. Oh, I should upgrade Kel. Since she's
I will
a
correct any flawed
6-star
decisions
here.
that occur during exploration.
Yeah, I can use the portal. For Kel. Am I happy? I think so. think it's fine. Oh, no. Let's use the skill 2. Okay. I could also be using Narantia skill 1. It depends on what the stage is. You know what? Oh no, but I need someone to kill the portal. So I can't tank it out with Narantia skill 1. So yeah, no. Skill 3. Okay.
潜伏地点に向かうよ。援護する。行け！私たちの実力を見せて。毒と罠。これは戦術ね。
I gotta hurry.
安心して私と奪い合いをする気？
Oh. Get fucked.
날씨도 안정적이고 시야도 좋아. Anybody hurt? 기류가 불안정해졌어.
Ooh, hella annoying. I was hoping that she'll kill faster, but turns out she didn't. Oh, what the fuck?
안경에 김이 서린 거구나.
That's not fun. Now I have no one to kill the portal with.
Mission accomplished.
Hella risky, man. I shouldn't have cared about the spine. The spine definitely ruined me. I should have just killed the flowers instead. You despise this stage. You shouldn't despise this stage. This stage is very easy.
あなたの周りの連中もなんでこうも頼りになるかね。あ
It's quite a giveaway.
ロドスのお頭が羨ましいよ。
No HP. No HP is a non-problem. Looks like I'm gonna toss away the trees again. 1 tree. Okay, take this. Get some oh, you didn't give me a sheep. Oh, is it? It's failed to interpret time. Fuck. Wow, what a way to miss my run. Oh, my ending 5 is in trouble. Because I can't pick the encounter as well. I have to pick it later. Ah. Alright. I don't want to do careless magic. I can do simulated skirmish.
队伍里的某些人素质不亚于基金会的特工啊。不是，我开始好奇这场行动会如何展开了。
Is there anything I want to showcase about this stage? Not really. I can showcase Contrail. Contrail skill 1. Ooh, Contrail skill 1 like a fast redeploy against the Mortar Gunners. That's a fantastic idea. Let's go. Oh, I still want to try for ending 3, right? If I want to have a longer time towards getting to ending 5.
All units, double check the status of your
Right.
anti-originium equipment.
Look at that. A Contrail showcase. Who would have thought?
6と罠。これは戦術ね。私と奪い合いをする気？このおバカ！うちの子たちをいじめないで。
So good.
越是习以为常的环境，越容易。
援護する。
Monster.
让我先铭记灵魂被禁锢的滋味，这将是我们所受的最珍贵的教育。
I think the only disadvantage to Contrail is she's not a fast redeploy. But as someone to help you for a moment since no one can attack her, she's pretty darn good. Right. Helps you to peel away someone that you think is problematic.
轻佻的态度对待历史。
Get rid of it.
让我先是别用这么狭隘的视角想象未来。
Airstrikes look better in Ace Combat. Yeah, bro, that's why I'm telling you I'm just waiting for a 6-star. Give me a 6-star. Sky Ranger, it's what we need.
让我先找到你们的档案。好，我去了。让我先找到你们的档案。好，我去了。让我先铭记灵魂被禁锢的滋味，这将是你们所受的最珍贵的教育。
Invisible guy. Okay, Control's gonna take off, so it doesn't quite work. You know, unless she goes back to the ground fast enough. Which she might. Alright. Okay, that was good. I mean, I like that. It was a control explanation. Contrail, sorry, not control.
All units, proceed according to plan. I will hand the report to the doctor.
Okay, I'm letting that be a control video. You know, nice and fast explanation. I'm overweight. Oh, wanna see Yu? I mean, Yu's banner's gone. I could still make a Yu showcase. Safe house. Okay, so you're letting me go lottery fight and down. Toss that. Don't want that. I'm playing ending 5, so there's no problem with me using industry. Well, showcase in 1. So that's the whole point of my IS now. I'm gonna try to make use of every chance possible to see if there's a unit that I think is good to talk about.
I won't fight for nothing, but for the right price. I'm in.
What a boy. Alright, let's go. This stage is not worth showcasing though. There's nothing to really show. This is like the easiest stage. It's so basic. Okay, that's a very good start.
毒と罠。これは戦術ね。私に寝言は夢でどうぞ。私がいる限り悪夢だけどな。
让我先点铭记灵魂被禁锢的滋味，这将是你们所受的最珍贵的教育。
This emergency? No, right?
Executing battle plan.
私に何が一番怖いの？
I will seek suppressing enrichment activity.
GG.
모두 내 신호에 주의해줘.
Oh, your range expansion is interesting.
让我先别用这么轻佻的态度对待历史。
동력 유닛 잘 따라와.
Ah, she's frozen! Ah, control! No!
让我先是铭记灵魂被禁锢的滋味，这将是你们所受的最珍贵的教育。
安心して寝言は言う。
找到你们的档案。
기득은 불안정. Low summer on low heat.
GG.
Patience is not optional.
Well, I should be showcasing her takeoff while blocking the drones, right? Oh, her skill might be up. Just in time. For the drones.
동력 준비해.
Oh!
곧 지나갈 거야.
Contra showcase!
私に寝言は夢でどうぞ。私がいる限り悪夢だけどね。
Mission accomplished.
Moment of glory. That could be an introduction.
All units, proceed according to plan. I will hand the report to the doctor.
Okay. Oh, Control E2. I have no entries on her yet. So I'm so sorry that there is no entries on her. But I will entry her. I mean, give her time to shine, right? I should just still E2 her, nonetheless. Blind debate is so good. Why am I so heavy? What did I do to deserve to be heavy? Okay, I think I'll toss this guy out. Let's go down! Oh, I have way too many plans. Promote. Is there a 6-star for me to promote? No. Oh, there is you.
新たなデータをパッケージに
Squad size can also go up. I think... Do I want you to be promoted or do I want your squad size to go up? Squad size to go up is pretty sweet. No? I'll take the squad size up. Oh! Epochal gap! Right here! Ooh. What was the risk? Starting SP down, natural SP recovery is reduced. Good thing I have Tilo. That helps. This is more like Calcit Showcase rather than Naran. Do I want to showcase this stage? I could showcase this stage for Tin Man. Because I want to showcase how in the later stages you might complain that, oh, Tin Man doesn't do any damage, but you can be using Tin Man as a way to heal. Will I make a Enfield respond to video to Tobo later? Yes, I will. After this stream, I will be awake. I will continue streaming on Twitch. I want to post it tomorrow morning. So, yeah. Oh my god, this is a horrible start. You're kidding me.
Monster.
No one else can actually deal with anyone. Let me think. I doubt Control can break the spine, but let's see. Yeah, she can't. Even if she's at E2. Because she's Figgle's damage. Okay, I'm gonna have to reposition you a bunch of times.
So long as you're here, have some talks with the go.
Quickly, tough to swallow, huh? Try to behave yourself next time. You can do it. Suppressing the ritual. 心配無用だ。
準備万端だよ。
越是稀有，找到你的档案了。好，
Oh, was I only on one
我
life?
去了。
I didn't even check that I was on one life. If I was on one life, then oops. Oh yeah, I was. That was the reason why I said I didn't want to get the encounter. I was hoping the Naruto can kill, but I think the problem was that, you know, the guy that spawns the airport, he spawned it in the range, so he takes less damage. That screwed me. It's okay. I'm not bothered. I can do another run. Can film more. Oops. Alright. I mean, also unlucky that the false to truth didn't work, right? Just now, when we were in the earlier floor. If it did work, I'm pretty certain I'll be quite secure. But, oh well, shit happens. Give me... you're still giving me safety inspection. There's a certain stage that it can give me that I think is very good for a Beanstalk Showcase. You guys know which stage it is, because I always do it.
队伍里的某些人素质不亚于基金会的特工啊！不是，我开始好奇这场行动会如何展开了。
Alright, one more IS run, and then I will head on to film my Enfield video. I will film the voiceover for this tomorrow. For whatever footage that I've gotten. Although I do need more footage of like regular stages.
あいつらに私の足音は聞こえない。せいぜい刀が風を立つ音くらいだね。安心して。ほら、太陽が飲まれたよ。
越是习以为常的。
行くよ。
Don't die, Tin Man. You useless being.
安心して、私と奪い合いをする気？
I was hoping that he lives and maybe try to peel the damage enough for me. Because if I can do that, then Tin Man is in a very good spot, right? You can basically use Tin Man to AoE damage everybody. But oh well.
Mission accomplished.
Use Tin Man to break spines. Tin Man to break spines is possible if you have the attack up on skill use artifact. If you don't have it, no, it's either that or you have kings, right? Anything that has the attack increasing stuff for Tin Man. But if Tin Man doesn't have any attack skill, you can't use him to break spine. It takes a while. As in, you can, but more like a supportive damage rather than a main source of damage. Hey. Give me click. Thank you. Another round of talons. Hasty escape, ice age. Oh, none of these will give me plans. None of these will give me plans. Oh, ice age is very good to showcase Tin Man, actually. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do Ice Age after this. Because it's a very AoE based stage. So if you position Tin Man properly, you can basically place him in a position where he can heal. Actually, no, it's gonna be a brilliant stage. Yeah, I'm excited to get to that stage. Let's try to. So I'm not gonna do my voiceover, but I'll voice over what I'll probably be telling people when I showcase Ice Age. One more guy. Big guy. Big guy. Thank you. I'm creating Tin Man Showcase. I'm creating a showcase for as many people as I can. All my IS runs in the future will all be for like filming purposes. And if I'm not doing like IS and you see me just playing regular stages, it's also for me to film what I want to show in that stage. I mean, I hope to capture as much as possible of every unit that I want to talk about. Will I do a guide for IS3? I might. Although it's the shittiest IS to do a guide for though. So annoying. What's the airport? Deployment limit down? Okay, I was prepared for that. Okay, so here is Tin Man Showcase. I'll explain to you guys how to use him. Right, so there's a chest there. So ideally, I wanna make sure that I place Narantia in a spot that she helps as many people as possible. So I'm just gonna place Narantia over there. I'm gonna place Beanstalk over here as a way to block. And then I'm gonna place Tin Man down here.
声音是咒术最好的载体。
Right? So Tin Man doesn't get affected by the spiders.
让我先
But the great thing now is that Tin Man can heal. Tin Man can also damage the chest.
抹去了。
Right? So if I need healing,
他的态度对待历史。
turn that on, and there you go. So if I want to use a bit of bigger damage, I can just use Naran to help me out. Right? So at any point,
没有这么狭隘的视角想象
if
未来。
the little crabby needs some healing, again, I can use Tin Man. Tin Man got rid of the chest for me. Look at that. Absolute Tin Man stage.
让我先铭记灵魂被禁锢的滋味。
Right? If I need more block count, I can just turn on Beanstalk skill so that I can get a bit more block count.
Mission
So good.
accomplished.
Right? Literal perfect stage. Showing how he deals damage, showing how he can help you reach places that you maybe can't reach with certain units, right? Because he helped to remove the chest. And then showing how he doesn't heal only operators, but he can also heal summons. Give me Cicero. Close cast is cool. You're gonna give me a 5-star temporary recruitment. It could be touch. Oh, this is good because I'm running talents. Right? Oh, Noel! Noel! Do you heal people with negative statuses? No. You can't remove it, right? Can grant them status resistance. Immediately buff 3 operators within range, prioritizing those with negative status. Healing them equals to 30% of the attack. And every second for 12 seconds, granting status resistance. Okay. I'll take this, the ASPD up. I really want to take close cast, but I'm very scared that there's something very good. I'm gonna sell this and pray that I don't regret taking close cast. Okay, I don't regret taking close cast. Actually, this is good for me also, because I'm battling a lot, but I think it's fine. Okay. I'm heavy though. I might have problem managing my weight. Oh shit, you gave me the item that I said was good for me. Thank you.
Don't worry. I'll watch over them.
Roll this. Lost and found! What do you think I was gonna do with the lost and found? I need to get plans, so I'm gonna go down. I could try to showcase Tin Man in this stage. There's a definite way to... I have to think about it. Go ending 4 for fun? I'm already doing ending 5. Why are you telling me to go for fun? You can't even do 4 and 5 together. Hey, wait. You can. Nah. Can you trigger ending 5 if you pick ending 3? Yes.
我负责找出一条备用的行动路线。
Safety first. And do not touch anything that may be suspicious or infected.
行け私たちの実力を見せてあげよう毒と罠これは戦術ね私にほら太陽が飲まれたよここは通さないよ
越是习以为常的环境，越容易隐藏危险。
私と奪い合いをする気
让我先铭记灵魂被禁锢的滋味，这将是你们所受的最珍贵的教育。
Why's my deployment limit down again?
来た来た
越是习以为常的环境，
Let's see who dies
危
first.
险。
I'm gonna leak one guy, cause I'm stupid. Ah!
はいよみんなどいて
I'm gonna leak two, cause I'm being dumb again.
留意声音，声音是咒术最好的载体。
私に考えがある
让我先铭记灵魂被禁锢的滋味。铭记
That's a horrible
灵魂被禁
showcase.
锢的滋味，这将是你们所受的最珍贵的教育。
行け私たちの実力を見せ
You're not on Tin Man's side.
ドクターの言う通りにするよ
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, it was my fault that I pointed Beanstalk to the left. I should have just pointed her down. No, but it was deployment limit down also, that's why I retreated her.
C'est déjà ça.
Oops. My bad. Cruz is a funny one to show. Oh, very physical heavy though. If I pick someone now, let's not do that. Oh no, let's go Meteor. What's the main priority to build in characters when trying to challenge IS as a whole? Main priority to build characters? I don't know how to answer your question. Are you expecting like a tier list as an answer? Like a list of people to build? I don't quite get it. Do I want to play Cast 4 with this squad? There's a way for Cast 4 with this squad to fail miserably.
Support to me.
Oh, is deployment limit down as well? No, I do not want to play Cast 4 when there's deployment limit down. Huh. Okay. Sentiment. Bye. Furnace Volunteers is good. Let's play Exhaust Fence first. Oh my god! Shit. I don't have a very good blocker. Because Tin Man is gone, so I can't heal as well. My recommended whole community, because you have 4 stars ready to be E2, some you haven't prepared. So you want like 4 stars to recommend. To be honest, yeah, I think there is a fixed list of 4 stars that should be very, very good to use. But you can't go quite wrong though. I don't think it's
Let's go.
too hard to discern what are the good and supposedly bad 4 stars. No, well, I wouldn't say bad, but just 4 stars that you wouldn't use too much.
幻覚と威嚇これも戦術よ私に考えがある私と奪い合いをするあいつらに私の足音は聞こえないせいぜい刀が風を立つ音くらいだね
Can you...
やっちゃおっか
You useless thing! Now run!
I'll stay vigilant. Feel the wind.
Okay, GG.
私と奪い合いをする気？
当たらないよ。
私に寝言は夢でどう？
Mission accomplished.
私がいる限り悪
Does he know they won't take off in air in normal stage? Who do you think I am? I don't know. What's the question?
All injured personnel, please stay put. Don't move. I'll be right there.
Why would I not know? Wait, if I'm playing ending 5, oh, yeah, fine. Maybe I'll take Angelina. Attack up. Okay, attack up cast falls is doable.
戦いも仕事も全力で行くよ。
Why do I do Angelina? Because she's good in IS. Oh, did I run skill 2 or 3?
みんなくれぐれ
Oh, I
も
ran
気をつけて。
3. Oh, that's awful, but okay.
争いは
Special enemy incoming.
I'll stay vigilant. Feel the wind.
幻覚と威嚇、これも戦術よ。私と奪い合いをする気？
Perfect chance.
ドローン飛べー。行くよ。
Think I'm gonna have NG here like that, facing to the right. So because there's a special person coming, she should be fine at just slowing them down here.
This is the shot.
Please don't waste my mind. Thank you.
Feel the wind.
Again, please don't waste my mind. Yep.
Feel the wind.
I'm holding that mind for whoever's coming.
This is the shot.
私に何が一番怖い？
You
Critical hit.
absolute shite. It's stuck. Okay. I mean GG. Cause yeah. That gets slowed, that gets stunned. GG.
ドクター、見えたよ。
安心して。私
Perfect.
何が一番怖い？
オッケー。空を舞う感覚味わってみない？
Mission accomplished.
Wasn't cooking a bit of lookout. Did you watch a shit ton of stages? What? Are you okay? What are you asking?
Will there ever be an end to conflict like this?
How do I want to deal with this? Give me the Angelina skill 2 instead. Have I battled Patriot? What? Wait, guys, are you okay? What are you all asking? Guys, I've played every ending, every squad. D15 already. Why do you think I don't know what I'm doing? I'm literally using this stream to figure out how to make operator showcases. I don't know why. What's with everyone asking me basic questions? What a weird day. Okay, I might fail this. I have an idea. The issue is I don't have enough block count with this squad, and I'm still gonna try, nonetheless. Yeah, look at that. The block count is absolutely abysmal. So... And I only have 1 life. Brilliant. Well, there's a certain enemy right now that can kill me. There's a very, very specific enemy that can kill me. And if he spawns, I'm dead. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it's the attack up artifact. Oh my heaven days. Think about this. What do you wanna do? I didn't know it was the attack up risk.
I'll stay vigilant. This is the shot.
Okay, if it wasn't the attack up risk, I think it might have been possible. Was it the attack up? I think it was. Because I don't think the explosion was supposed to ignite everyone. Yeah. Why did I choose to cast for no ground ops? I took a challenge. My fault. But I didn't check the risk as well, so that's on me. I ended very early actually. Do I still want to go again? Go again, lock in, try to still do ending 5. If I do a lock-in run, I might not want to care about filming anything. I might just want to focus on the run. Do Global Caster again. Global Caster need camouflage. Of course, you complete cast for no blocker, no healer, and the Narantia single damage dealer. It's possible. It's not a bad thing. It's just that it was attack up 50%. If I don't think that would have been a problem if it weren't there. That's why I said I was running into a risk, but I didn't check what happened. Anyways, if you keep complaining, we're about to silence you, my guy. You're so noisy. I've never had this much noise when I play IS. Do you run back a court? Guard run might be bad. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna do ending 5 on every squad anyways. Okay. Well, if I do this... I'm probably not gonna have anyone that I intend to showcase, so I will just play as it is. In that case, I'm not doing talents here. I'm just gonna lamp. Guard squad SA start. SA start guard squad. How does that sound? Let me think. SA with module as well. It's not horrid. You also get someone with invisibility reveal, which is also not a bad thing in IS. His SA is kind of fine in like ending 1, ending. What is ending 2? I can't remember what ending 2 is. What the fuck is ending 2? I remember what ending 3 is. What's ending 2? Oh, Theresis. Wow, SA is kind of only good in ending 1. Do I think Ember will work with this squad? With, like, as a first pick? Yeah. Just different deployment order. Deploy Gumi first, deploy Lapland second, deploy Embryo last. Win. But like Embryo start, I think when you pick people that are non-traditional, it just switches up how you place your units. Bro think he can play IS5 in peace while having YouTube chat open. In truth, I usually at peace. If you guys are not giving peace to someone else, what are y'all doing, man? But then again, this is the one stream that will always keep telling you guys, please stop hand-holding your streamers. Like, not just me, I say that to every other streamer. Please stop hand-holding them. Unless they ask for it, then sure, by all means. But if they don't ask for it, why speak so much? Why not trust them? Ice Age emergency. Ice Age emergency is a bit interesting with this squad. Let's see. Most Arknights players don't play IS. You're not wrong. I agree. I don't think a lot of people do play IS. Like, I think there's a good percentage of people who do, but you'll also be surprised about the other percentage of people who don't. Okay, unfortunately, you must be in a safe spot. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. Okay. Lapman can silence the spiders, thankfully, which helps a lot. Yep. Lapman might also be able to silence this guy, if I'm not wrong. Yep. Good job. Actually, no, I should have filmed this. That's a good Lapland showcase. I missed the chance. I wasn't filming. It's a very good stage for Lapland.
Mission accomplished.
I have VOD, but he has me in the camera. And he has chat. Can I separate face cam with emulator? I can keep my emulator continuously recording, but I have to cut, which is also annoying. Actually, I don't know. Should I just be filming, like, if I was gonna do this, right? Should I just film my entire run and then post edit, just cut out the parts that I want? Maybe I should film every run that I'm doing. So annoying if I were to do it. You wanna see? E for IS5. Ending 5. A bit weird. Not impossible, just a bit weird. If it's for skill showcase, it's not good because relics give buff. I disagree. I think it's fine. Reason being, it's not about the buffs or not. It's to show how the unit actually works. And it's also okay for me to just once in a while say that, hey, there's this very good relic in this IS. If you were to use it, you know, that's just how helpful it would be. Min upgrade. What the fuck are you doing? I misclicked. That's crazy. I actually misclicked. Now I have a snow sand on my hand.
Won't fight for nothing,
And I lost one hope.
but for the right price. I'm in.
Nope. You gave it back to me. Okay, thank you. Who knows, maybe I'll find a stage for a puller to be good. So, not an issue. Give me Tilo, because I want to increase their SP recovery. The one attack up? No, I don't think so. Next. This should be fine. So I'm not on Talons anymore. Just need to take note of that. I could be promoting Yu with the scout. Sure. Don't need to go lost and found now. Oh wait, no, I could be going lost and found now because I had the fucking baby yell. What am I doing? Goodbye. Who raided me? Starlight! Starlight Solari, thank you for the raid. We are fooling around and being a little bit dumb today. Alright. The Reed Knights has raided me. Reed Knights? Reed Knights? What does that refer to? Like R-E-A-D. Goodness. Is this is this like a way to tell people to read as well? Ah, okay, we have a simple solution. Wait, I could absolutely be doing a Snow Sand Showcase. Wanna see? There's a group of streamers who will voice act events live. Oh! I'm the only person who reads on my own though, when I read the events. I'm the only voice actor on my own streams. Fair.
武器なら目の前にあるでしょ。何を待ってるの。そうはもうじき終焉だけど、君たちはまだ何か待ってるのかな。
そこも質問させてもらうのだ。
声音，铭记灵魂被禁锢的滋味。这将
Holy shit, guys!
最珍贵的教训。
The Snow Sand showcase is incoming. Boom! Damn, Snow Sand relevant.
让我先找到你们的档案了。好，我去了。
Thanks for the raid anyway, Starlight Solari. It's nice to know that a bunch of you are reading the events together.
让我先找到你们的档案了。好，我去了。
Oh my god, Snow Sand! Making use of what we have, right?
让我先点个。别用这么轻佻的态度对待历史。
I kinda don't want to turn on Lapman's skill because it seems like... Oh wait, no, there's no special enemy. The special enemy is just that guy. Okay, I've won. So she can put the special enemy back. I'm not pulling the special enemy. I don't want to kill it. I want it to give me artifacts. Whenever an enemy enter objective point, operators gain SP. Okay. Of course, golden. Dude. Do that. Okay. Do this. Ooh. 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 I'll take close cast. Add hope, okay. Weird one. Hope up, squad size up. I might not be blocking anyone, so go for that. Although I have you. Oh shit, that's very good for you. That is insanely good for you. I should have just picked that. But it's fine. What is the ending tree encounter again? I suddenly can't remember. Ending tree. How do I get ending tree? What do I need to... Lost and found. And then convert the node. Okay. Maybe I'll do it later. This is another straightforward stage. Oh wait, I just realized I haven't done any conversion yet. And I'm running on... You'll
get what you deserve. I mean, what you ordered.
I don't want to kill you though. This is a stage that's so easy to kill this guy.
越是习以为常的环境，越容易。
На позиции. Пришло время
铭记灵魂被禁锢的滋味，让我先别用这么轻佻的态度对待历史，让我先铭记灵魂被禁锢的滋味，这将是我们所受的最珍贵的教育。
ショーのショーはもうじき終焉だけど、君たちはまだ何か待ってるのかな。
Mission accomplished.
The problem now is I am running out of shield or life, and therefore I might not be able to leak him anymore.
虽然在特里蒙的时候就领教过，但你的谋略和对局势
Right,
的
and
判
I'm
断
on
还
life
是让人
point.
惊讶。
I need to be very careful on what I'm doing. Oh damn, King's Crown.
你介意我向基金会这么汇报吗？
Oh my gosh. 'Cause I might not be able to leak him. And if I'm gonna play 2 combat stages, there's even more so that I can't leak him. You recently watched a video about casters and how they work as a supporting unit. If it's a defense and resistance debuff, Aroma helps against Levitated. So what do I think? Corrosivan is bad because he doesn't provide good support to operators, or because he's bad because there's no operator who would strongly benefit against silenced enemy? No, I think there's no stage that benefits him. Rather, I think that's Corrosivan's issue. A lot of units that we call bad in this game are not bad because they don't have like a role that plays a part, or that like, oh, this unit can't be used, that type of thing. I feel like the situation at hand is we call a unit bad because we can't find a reason to use them. So Corrosivan's niche is mass silence, which we have stages like the one we saw just now in Ice Age, where mass silence looks very good. The problem with mass silence is, how often do you get a stage design where the units that you need to or the enemies you need to silence is in a row? So that's why. Oh my god, you ran into motorized squad. Ah, you're screwing with me, game. Not because this stage is a problem, but it's more like I might not be able to leak that treasure guy. I don't have a way to spawn new shields as well. Holy, this thing hates me. Okay. Wasn't it the case with Hoshigama was considered bad until later? Yeah, it's like how everyone thought Hoshigama don't feel very relevant until like Stouty happened, and then everyone was just like, okay, you know what, maybe she's got use. You know, maybe Hoshi's crazy, that type of thing. I may have to just try to lower this guy's defense also. Gross. Eh? Wow, fuck me. I need more DP. But now I can't deal with these guys. See, this is what happens when you don't give me a hand game.
Get what you deserve. I mean, what you order.
Oh, I can't leak the guy as well.
No sooner on patience is not optional.
Yep, I'm in trouble. I needed a hand. Why didn't you give me motorized squad? And to record Enfield video. Yeah, lamb scam. Too bad. The thing is very iffy though. One is I don't have DP gen. I was getting screwed already by the time I ran the squad like this. I have too much hope. I need to spend it somehow. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, Hoshi received a lot of like not say attention, but maybe bad attention last time. Because a lot of people were just like, oh shit, where do you use Hoshi and whatnot. But then I think Hoshi's relevance surged in two ways. One was Stouty, and then Hoshi became one of the first few people. I mean, all the defenders did, but they received the 4-block module. Which 4-block suddenly became like, oh wait, maybe that's insane, because, you know, you block one extra enemy, or it means you can finally block a 4-block person. And yeah, but the thing is, you know how I heard a whole bunch of people saying Enfield defender role is very muddy with the way or the game state is. It's funny we're saying that for Enfield, but no one's saying that enough for Arknights itself. Because I find that of all the classes in the game, right, isn't the muddiest at the moment the defenders? That's to me. But I almost feel like it's a choice. So the thing is that I feel like not enough people in actuality are running a defender in their team because they're going with this whole like DPS, go all in type of thing. But I find that a lot of people right now don't seem to realize that certain stages that they find trouble with are very much nullified if you just use a basic defender. So what I mean is that, you know, just like how just now when I ran Null, and how Null can tank everything, all of a sudden when she's at E2, it's like the same thing. Like, I feel like people's intuition in the game at the moment isn't very like, let's use a defender type of thing. And then few people worry that the ability to dodge will trivialize defenders. Yeah, I get that. You know, but I think that the idea of defenders in Enfield only comes if we know very surely what is the meaning of their role. Because at the end of the day, defenders aren't just blockers. Right? The interesting thing is that both Ember and Snowshine right now are both very DPSC as well. Even though their roles are both considered defenders. So it's a bit strange. It's more like you see them as a defender in the sense of, oh, apparently they hit hard, but they also block hard type of things or situation right now. Can you fill us in on what they do actually in Enfield? You actually don't know. Like with the roles? You mean the 5 roles of the game? Caster, defend... What was the roles? Caster, defender, guard, specialist, and supporter. I think very clearly, supporter at the least damage in Enfield. They are not meant to be DPS at all. And I hope that they will stay that way, because it means that there's a very clear-cut difference. They are there to buff, they're there to negate damage type of thing. Specialists are a bit interesting, because specialist seems to be the synergy of the team. So, right now, right, I find that the specialist and maybe the guard class, but it shouldn't be the case, but let's just say specialist for now. They're like the glue of the team. They are the reason why your caster and guard can work together. They are the reason why your defender and guard can work together. Because they often do things like SP support, or like, oh, if you have the same element, then there's a little bit more of like cooperation between the two people. Sahi's a supporter. So, no, she's not a specialist, I believe. Angelina is also a supporter. Arknight is a specialist. Avrina is a specialist, I think. Yeah, there's also a thing where specialists never deal the first hit. I know, that it's quite weird because it's strange to say that they're the glue when you have a word called supporter. Then guard and casters are very straightforward. Guard are just physical damage. Caster are arts damage. in Enfield. So there's a clear-cut difference in the two. It's kind of probably the reason why we kind of don't see snipers. They blended snipers a bit with specialists though, I feel. But we are not seeing a true sniper in the game yet. I might not be surprised if Enfield releases with a sniper. Yeah, that's the thing. Cause I just find it very odd. Like, oh, we have short range melee, we have long range caster. Why can't we get long range physical in the game? Right? It's very weird, very short change. And I wouldn't want to say that a guard is a long range physical, because that's just not the term of a guard. Unless you say Lord, yeah, sure, but like still, it's not what it is. So I think sniper should exist. I'm just gonna assume that beta didn't have it. But it's very strange for sure, because in the beta when you show up all the classes, right, you don't even see like the word sniper in the base, like the info tab. So I don't know. Do I think that it will be overpowered to have like a physical long range dealer? No. If you have a long range arts, for what reason can't you have a long range physical? What's the fear of the overpoweredness? Because physical range means they attack faster? Maybe, but they're supposed to counter different problems, no? Then the last one is defender class. So defender class seems to be... Okay, you don't see it in the game right now, but like, I find that the defender class might be sitting there in the form of, if there's a certain enemy where dodging doesn't seem possible, and what you might have to do is tank, you might then want the defender to do it. I'm very certain that in the future, they will implement defenders that have inherent taunt ability, which means that the enemies will not target you, but they will target like your AI defender. I'm pretty certain they'll implement that at some point, which will open up for like interesting strategies. But in the current state of the game, they don't have taunt. So meaning they will always aim at you. So to me, right, a lot of people say, oh, because there's dodge, it will nullify things. But people don't seem to question, but there are enemies that can disable your dodge in Enfield. And so, why fret? You know? That's the thing that I don't think people seem to discuss enough. Like, there's already a literal basic enemy in Hongshan, which is a second world map, that disables you from dealing dodge. Which is a bit like, we're probably gonna get more of such enemies. And so, yeah. You can see that defenders are meant to counter them. Exactly. I feel like defenders are meant to counter people who's gonna stop you from doing things. So yeah. If they're making enemies disable dodge, why give dodge? For fast attacking enemies. Right? No, you're not thinking very far-fetched about this, you know? It's like, depending on the type of enemies, dodge sounds like a good thing. Right? Certain type of enemies you don't dodge, certain type of enemies you block, certain type of enemies you kill faster. It's like how we react to enemies in the case of AK. Right? We don't... Of course, you can feed the same thing to the same problem. You can say Wizardel everything. But in truth, for the different type of enemies, we're doing different things to them, aren't we? Right? We learn that different units can apply differently to all of them. So that's kind of what Enfield is trying to do as well. You know? Would there be a Wizardel situation in Enfield? Probably. Would that matter? No. As long as the balance of Enfield is good, so be it. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, this was not the most productive filming session, I would say, because I didn't go like massively far within my run, but I'll leave it as it is, I suppose. I still haven't done ending 5. How slow of me. But I'll get to it soon enough. Okay. YouTube. I'm gonna stop the stream on your end. I'm gonna be filming a few videos on Twitch. So if you wanna watch me, you wanna use me as a way to go to bed as you are listening to me, come ahead. Otherwise, I'll say good night or good day to all of you. But I'm gonna be filming an Enfield video there, so come to join me on my Twitch. I'm not gonna continue on YouTube. Alright. Okay, see you YouTube. Bye bye.